Now from the longtime home of the Angels, baseball from Orange County. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Miami Marlins and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to the great state of Florida and Marlins Park in Miami. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Miami Marlins. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Charlie Blackmon is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. Bailey's ready. Here it is on 0-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit. At the plate, Adam Jones, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Sends that one out of play for strike one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Stepping in, Chris Davis. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Out in front of it, strike one. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Down 0-2 after two great sliders. He's got his work cut out for him now.
Yelich going back. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run.
Batting fourth, third baseman, Miguel.
A two-run shot for Chris Davis. Home run number 16 for him on the year. And the Angels are now out to a 2-0 lead. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. To 2-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is line to left. Burns is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Pedro Alvarez will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. D. Gordon comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Jones on the move. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
Batting second.
Christian Yelich steps in now.
Christian Yelich.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. That evens it up 1-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Blackmon on the move. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Marcell Ozuna gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are two away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Liner towards second, but right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. Cole Calhoun makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Gordon ranging into the outfield. 1 out. Eddie Rosario stands in for the first time. Bailey into his motion. First pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
But right to the second baseman, and that's the second out. Yunel Escobar into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit. 2 out, nobody on. And he takes a called strike 2.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Line to the right side. Ozuna is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Leading off the inning, Justin Bour, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Baseman Justin Bour.
Bounced weakly near the plate. Hundley is up with it, and a rather easy first out. Brian McCann digs in here for his first appearance. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Into the seats, 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. 1-2.
2 strikes.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. Ken Walls gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Jones going back at the track, the wall, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Batting 7th, second baseman Davis.
So a solo shot here to left center field, and the Marlins have made this a 2-1 game. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Calhoun is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Nick Hundley steps in here to start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Yeah, and you know he's the number 9 hitter, but you've got to go to the plate right now thinking like a leadoff guy. Just find a way to get on base, and then give those 1, 2, 3 guys a chance to drive you in or do something.
Now batting, center fielder.
Bailey sets his sights. First pitch on its way. Charlie Blackmon comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
That's ball.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Now here's a ball popped up. This behind the plate for McCann. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
The left fielder, number
Adam
10.
Jones in now. He went down looking in his first trip to the plate.
Yeah, it's always a frustrating thing to go down looking, but you know what? Everybody does it. So you've got to let that one go and make the next AB count.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Oh, and he turns on this fastball and sends it out to deep left field. And I would say he got just about all of that one as this ball is gone. A home run.
First baseman number 19, Chris Davis.
A solo shot here for Adam Jones. Home run number 9 on the year, and it gives the Angels a 3-1 lead. Seared down the first baseline. The tag, and he is out. Leading off the inning, Randy MacArthur, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Third baseman, Randy.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. Jones sprinting after it, and they can't run it down. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Billy Burns will get his first shot here, and you can see he's got that average up near the 330 mark to begin playing. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. Ball 1. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. And another foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no one will get this one. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Blackmon will put this one away, and that's out number 2. D. Gordon will try it again. He flied out to start the home first.
Not the result you want, and especially swinging at the first pitch. Got to make the pitcher work.
There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. Look out. 2-0 now. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Up next for the Marlins,
Christian Yelich will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. And the runner back.
Keeping an eye on him.
He's set. Here it comes. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And no throw as he'll just hang on to it. The 0-1 pitch. To short, hit hard. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. Miguel Sano is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
Bailey gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Yelich has a beat on it. One down. Pedro Alvarez gets another crack at it now. He took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Well, you know, it never feels good to go down on strikes, especially looking. You wouldn't be surprised to see him be a little more aggressive in this at-bat.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Knuckle curve, and he can't ring him up as it goes to 2-2. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Ripped down the first base line. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Hard hit ball to second. Acho takes it in, and he is out on the tag. Cole Calhoun is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Swung on and chopped to first. To his right, Bohr, the tag, and he is out. Marcell Ozuna is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Hundley scoops it up. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Justin Bohr stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. He pulls this one into right, and he'll reach down to make the catch as he takes that one right off his shoe tops for the second out. Brian McCann in now. He went down looking at his first trip to the plate.
And Matt, that was a pretty nasty breaking ball that buckled him last time up, so it'll be interesting to see if they attack him with a breaking ball again here.
And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. A strike, and it's 2-1. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. And that misses, so they fall behind McCann here, 3-1.
Yeah, this is good patience here to work it to 3-1, especially after the 2 quick outs. If nothing else, you buy your pitcher a little more time to catch his breath.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Eddie Rosario heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. In for a strike, it's 1-1. A lot of balls down in the zone in the last inning or so.
And I think that's in response to getting bit by those 2 home run balls. He might be a little leery of challenging guys right now, and I don't blame him. Keep it down there.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Here comes Yelich. Makes the play, 1 away. Yunel Escobar stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
MacArthur gloves it. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Striding into the box, Nick Hundley. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Just missing here, 2-0. And with 2 away here, this is not the time to lose the strike zone.
Especially not to a number 9 hitter. The last thing you want to do is turn this lineup over and give these guys a...
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the side. Leading off the inning, Ken Walls, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
And Davis will win the race to the bag for the putout.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Davis Acho. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike two. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Now a half swing, but it's strike three anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number two.
Now batting.
Now to the plate, Randy MacArthur. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Charlie Blackmon will lead things off for the Angels here as they look to get it going in their half of the sixth.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Oh, good spot on the black for strike two. And he chased it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Blackmon is retired, and there's one away. So with one away now, that'll bring in the dangerous Adam Jones. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Acho is there for it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. Chris Davis strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Hit high and deep to right center. Yelich racing back. And a climbing attempt at the wall, but this ball is gone.
Now batting. Third baseman. Miguel.
It's a solo home run for Chris Davis. His second of the game, and the Angels have opened it up to 4-1. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Billy Burns will stand in to lead things off as the Marlins look to get things started here in their half of the sixth.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
To short. Escobar has it. And a good throw gets him one gone. D. Gordon will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. Christian Yelich will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
Calhoun is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone. Marcell Ozuna will step in. He's lined out and grounded out in 2 trips.
He seems to be seeing the ball okay, though, making some decent contact so far.
Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Pedro Alvarez will dig in for the third time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. High and deep to right center field. Yelich going back, still going back. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. The relay, and he's in there safely. He's got a double. Cole Calhoun stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Tap foul at home plate. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Back up the middle, and that'll get through. It's into center, a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And look at this. The runner from second is going to come across to score.
Now batting,
Eddie Rosario will dig in now. He's lined out and flied out in 2 trips.
Been hitting the ball pretty well, though, despite the offer so far.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Yunel Escobar steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Drilled down the line. Bailey pauses, coming at him with the 0-1. And there's ball 1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Now a double play ball perhaps for Gordon. The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired.
it's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Justin Bohr steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
First baseman,
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike 1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Jones is under it. 1 away. At the plate, Brian McCann. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. Ken Walsh steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. And here's a ball hit in the air, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Nick Hundley will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. On to the 8th here as a slider is taken to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. The 2-1 on its way. And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike 2. Hit hard to the right side. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Charlie Blackmon ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time out.
Now pitching for the Marlins.
So with a left,
number 40.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit out towards second. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Adam Jones is set to take some more swings. He homered back in the third inning. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Ozuna. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Davis Acho will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Now a line drive that's going to carry over the head of Escobar into left center. Base hit. Randy MacArthur ready to try again. Struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball one. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. Billy Burns strides in, grounded out his last time through. And now the infield shifts into a bunt prevent formation. No surprise with the speed that's at the plate. Richards comes set. Here's the first pitch. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Too tight with that one. 3-0. The alarm bells are ringing now.
They're getting louder and louder, too.
Oh, and he can't reel it in out there. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely. And he'll stay with it, and look at that. They get the forced play at third. What a play that time. D. Gordon digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. So a call to the bullpen now, and they'll make a move for the left-hander here. Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. In there, strike one.
Pretty cool right there. You know, it's so important in a tough spot to get that first pitch strike over. And he's able to jump ahead.
5-1 our score as we play the 8th. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
1-2.
And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away. Christian Yelich stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now a ball softly hit and fouled off to the left. Strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Chris Davis stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one. Right side and right into the shift. Played on the backhand. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Miguel Sano will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his Ken Giles. Will take over now with 1 away in the top of inning number 9. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Well, he'll lean pretty heavily on that fastball. Why not? It's a big one.
And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th. Line towards center field, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Cole Calhoun gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. That's wide. 2-0. A runner on first with 2 away. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Hard hit ball to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Marcell Ozuna will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going today. It happens.
Calhoun is there to make the catch, and it's a dreadful start to the bottom of the ninth. 1 pitch, 1 out. Chris Johnson will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get some.
Number 12.
Mike Morin will come on here hoping to get the final 2 outs and put this one into the win column. Ichiro Suzuki will move into the on-deck circle now to
Ichiro.
chop foul at the plate, strike 1. 0-1 pitch on its way. And Ichiro can't make contact as he falls behind 0-2 now. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Got him. Brian McCann makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning. Oh, he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1. Bounce towards the second baseman. Rosario fields it cleanly on to first, and that is going to conclude the festivities here tonight. A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys, but what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs. Really put his guys on his back and carried them to the victory.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Angels. 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. For the Marlins, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. The winning pitcher is Garrett Richards. His record is